And we're back for the final edition of the review show for this week. So, what I've done is I've actually written down movies plus a few other things that I want to talk about. So, the first one we're going to talk about is Saving Silverman, Jason Biggs, Jack Black, Amanda Peet, appearances by Neil Diamond, for God's sakes. Um, Really outgoing comedy, wonderful film. Really helps you keep your interests, honestly, with the twists and turns. Essentially, it's basically two best friends trying to help their buddy out from making the wrong decision with the girlfriend that he's in a relationship. Apparently, she's just so psychotic and out there. I've seen the movie several times, and I think it gets better every time that you watch it. Honestly, um, the next one is Joe Dirt. The first and second one I'm gonna review in this. Um, I would say the first one is really really good. Wonderful humor and Kid Rock's also in the movie. Um, Definitely great stuff in the movie. Um, the second one is okay, but I would say that's not even anything compared. I do like David Spade though. I think he's a great actor. Um, License to Wed with Robin Williams, Mandy Moore, and a few other semi-known actors and actresses from a few other TV shows. But I think it was one of her better movies. Um, Wedding Crashers. I don't know how many times I have to say, please check out Wedding Crashers. It is one of the funniest movies in the world. I mean, Owen Wilson, and I mean, Will Ferrell, I mean, Vince Vaughn, I mean, the characters are amazing in the movie. It's absolutely hilarious. The next one is White Chicks, um, the Williams brothers. This is by far one of their best movies. It is really hilarious, honestly. Um, I crack up laughing every single time that I watch that. The next one is Let's Be Cops. Um, Some of the people in the movie I know from a few TV series, but like for the life of me, I can't remember anybody like really known that would be in the movie. But it's definitely worth watching, anyways. It's really hilarious. Um, Get Hard with Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell. Some people gave it bad reviews. I've seen it twice, and I think it's really funny. It's definitely out there. Date Night is the next one, um, and that has Steve Carell. And hang on here, the other girl from SNL. I can't remember her name off the time. Tina Fey. There we go. That's a really funny movie. The next one is Just Married with Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy. I actually like that movie. I think it's definitely something that you could watch with your significant other. It's got lots of funny humor in it, some raunchy stuff in it, and that's really one of the only movies I think Ashton Kutcher was decent in, other than What Happens in Vegas. That was kind of good. He might have been in a few other movies. Butterfly Effect was okay too. Um, Yes Man with Jim Carrey and Zoe Deschanel. Um, Really funny, absolutely hilarious comedy by Jim Carrey. I was very surprised. The Heartbreak Kid, Ben Stiller. Again, he's a genius in this movie. Carlos Mencia makes a guest appearance. Really good stuff. Meet the Parents. Actually, the whole trilogy, I feel like everybody should watch. It's a great opportunity for anybody who likes family comedies with a little bit of edge to them. Um, Owen Wilson again shows up in several of the movies as well. Robert De Niro does a great job. Um, yeah, I definitely think that these movies are funny as hell, honestly. Okay, Without a Paddle. Another movie that most people probably have never seen, but Seth Green does a great job in the movie. He's really funny in it. I like the plot in it. Yeah, it's definitely out there, but it's something to watch for. Dude, Where's My Car? That is a really funny movie with Sean William Scott and Ashton Kutcher. I think that that's one of their best movies that they've done together. Um, and hang on here. Clerks 1 and 2. What do I have to say about Clerks 1 and 2? Amazing, funny, hilarious. The stuff that's in it is just beyond, I don't know, it's just beyond what normal people would have in a movie. The characters are great. I don't know, I just can't get enough of the movie. I think that watching both of them back to back is something I think everybody should do. Um, the next one is Friday and Friday After Next and all those movies. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I actually like those movies. I think that they're not bad at all. I would say watch all of them. They've got their own humor to the movies. The music and soundtracks are really good. Um, okay, so that's basically the list right there. Um, Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. This was actually not a bad thriller, and I really like the acting in it. I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's just as good as Good Will Hunting, actually, and I'm going to mention that too. That's a good movie too. Um, Goodfellas. Hey, how you doing? So, I think the cast, honestly, in Goodfellas is another movie that I think most people should watch at least once in their lifetime. Now, here's one of my favorite movies I always liked, and that is Malibu's Most Wanted. I love Jamie Kennedy. I think that he's really funny. The Jamie Kennedy Experiment was really good too. Um, I mean, Anthony Anderson's in this movie. There's a lot of other known actors as well. I would say definitely rent it from Netflix or check it out. It's definitely worth it. Um, Steve Martin, Father of the Bride, I think 1 and 2 are actually decent movies too. I'll show you the VHS copy there. There you go. Um, and the last one I'm going to talk about is because St. Patrick's Day was this past week actually, and I missed it. Um, I want to talk about the Leprechaun series, the Leprechaun movies. I think the first one is really good. Jennifer Aniston's even in it. Um, I think the second one has some pretty funny stuff in it, and it's definitely out there. I have not honestly seen a movie in the series that I think is bad. Um, Leprechaun in the Hood is really hilarious, by the way, if you guys want to ever check that out. Um, so yeah, this is just a list of movies I just wanted to talk about. And this is going to be my last movie list of the week, actually. I'm going to be concentrating on a few other ideas with the amount of time that I have here. So everybody have a wonderful night. It's about 3 in the morning and I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm going to hit the hay. You guys enjoy your night. Drizzle out.